Post. This is a box breakdown for box number 9. And box 9, if you watch the original unveiling box video where I opened, I believe it was boxes 9 and 10 at the same time, you might remember that box 9 was the box that had all of the purple refractors. So I'm going to show those off one by one, along with everything else that we got in the box. And I'm doing a video one for this particular box because I didn't want to scan 24 purple refractors, basically. We'll start, though, like usual, with the box topper, and this one was split between the Twins, Mets, and Phillies. So one of those three will end up with that. That's the advertising panel. And now we're going to get to some of the various inserts. So I kind of go maybe least to most exciting in my view. The news inserts are really nice. I actually like these a lot, but I think we've seen them all now, or close to all of them. Marvin Miller and the Opera House. These will be random off at the end of the break. We also have the baseball flashbacks. Brooks Robinson, Louis Aparicio, both for the Orioles. I think we've got this exact pairing already in a previous box. So again, not too exciting there. The then and nows, Koufax and Price, we've seen about 50 times. It seems like Willie Mays, Adrian Gonzalez, we've seen a couple times. So again, not too exciting there. Next, the New Age performers. We have Giancarlo Stanton for the Marlins. We had Mike Trout for the Angels, and we had Tanaka for the Yankees. So those were all fairly nice. The remainder of the cards in this box were actually really good, and as a bit of a spoiler, the post title will probably have this in it. I'm recording the video before I wrote the post title, but knowing how I do things, there was one card that I said I didn't know what it was when I did the video break, and I guessed that it was a color swap. And I can tell you that according to pack wrappers, the color swaps are seeded 1 in 140. I was wrong. The card that we got, which I will show last, is way rarer than that. So it was not a color swap, but I'll get there in due time. So going through the rest of the cards, let's look at just regular short prints first of all. So we have James Shields for the Royals. I hope this is reading the right direction. It is for me watching it back. So hopefully, as the video goes, Jose Altuve for the Astros. Miguel Cabrera, Tigers. Josh Hamilton, Angels. Victor Martinez, Tigers. Tigers doing okay there. Mike Trout, Angels. Angels doing well as well. Greg Holland, Royals. And John Lester for the Cubs. So those are your regular short prints. Nice stack of those. Then we get to the Chrome, just sort of the regular Chrome. We had Steven Strasburg for the Nationals. This was numbered 414 out of 999. Which, if I can get that centered there, you might be able to make that out. All right. We also had a Chrome refractor. And this one is numbered 311 out of 566. Try to have the light catch that right there. Maybe you can make that out. So both of those are very nice. We had our relic. This is the box hit. One of them, Paul Goldschmidt for the Diamondbacks. Plain white jersey, so not the most exciting, but nice for the Diamondbacks because they didn't have a lot in this break so far. And our action variation short print, which are also C1 per box, is Adam Wainwright. This has the code 262 on the back side, which is the way to know that that is indeed an action variation. All right, so that leads us to the last couple sort of unique things in this break. First up, the giant stack of purple refractors. I'll go through these quickly in case you missed any of them during the original run-through, so you can kind of see them all at once. Yordano Ventura, Royals. Hisashi Iwakuma, Mariners. None of these are serial numbered. That's the only bummer part about it. Cubs, try to center things there. There we go. Cubs rookie stars. Adam Wainwright, Cardinals. Bryce Harper for the Nationals. Jose Altuve for the Astros. Matt Kemp, Dodgers. David Wright, Mets. John Lester, Athletics. Zach Greinke, Dodgers. Adam LaRoche, Nationals. Anthony Rizzo, Cubs. Jared Weaver, Angels. Christian Yelich, Marlins. Johnny Cueto, Reds. Red Sox rookie stars. Max Scherzer, Tigers. Joey Votto, Reds. Yasiel Puig, Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. Corey Dickerson, Rockies. Justin Upton, Braves. Josh Harrison, Pirates. And the last but not least, Joe Mauer for the Twins. So that is a really nice stack of Chrome cards, which makes a lot of teams' stacks look a lot more interesting. Was definitely happy to find one of those hot boxes in our case. I don't know. I tried looking up online quickly. I didn't find anything definitive. I don't know if hot boxes come one per case or not. Probably by the time this video goes live on my blog, I will know. But as of this moment, I do not know. I'm trying to do a little more research. I can ask Topher over at Crack and Wax if his case had one. I didn't have a chance to watch his group break in its entirety, so maybe he can shed some light, or somebody else out there. So that leaves us with one last card. This is the one that I held up before, and it goes to the Marlins. And the Marlins are, let's see, who has the Marlins? Mark B has the Marlins. And I thought maybe this was a color swap because it didn't really look special to me. I didn't notice anything weird or different about this. But I looked at the back, and I think I said this in the video. The back ends in 261, and I didn't remember that number. It didn't register with me, and I thought, well, maybe that was the color swap. But the color swaps end in 263. All right, so then I went to I went to my first blog post where I did my first box breakdown, where I put the all the number things, which were actually stolen from Cardboard Connection. And I said, all right, well, what is a card that ends in 261? And I had at the very bottom of the list, and that is something called a throwback uniform. And the throwback uniforms, again, I have the pack wrapper to refer to. The throwback uniforms are seeded. They are the rarest of all variations in the set, and they are seeded 1 in every 3,310. 1 in over 3,000 hobby packs to get one of these. This card is one of the rarest cards in the set. In fact, if you look at the wrapper, 1 in 3,000 is rarer than everything other than the buybacks. It is rarer than getting one of the nickel cards. It is not quite as rare as a dime or a quarter or a half dollar. It is rarer than the U.S. postage stamps relics. It's way rarer than a gold relic. It's way rarer than a special edition signature. Those are the red ink ones. In fact, it is almost, let's see the exact number here, 3,310. A dual auto is seeded 1 in 3,515. So this is almost as hard to pull as a dual auto. And when was the last time you saw a dual auto pulled out of a case or out of a box? So a huge congratulations to Mark. I'm going to in just a second because I didn't know this until I sat down to do this video. It's let's see, it's Tuesday night actually, my time still when I'm doing this. So I am going to send out to him a tweet because he was one that asked me to do that with this particular card, so he'll know ahead of time. And the last bit of note is it's a little ridiculous that the Marlins get a throwback uniform card. I mean, honestly, the Marlins have been in existence, what, since '93? Like, what is this? What are they throwing back to? Like, Bill Clinton era? No matter. Still really rare. A great pull. I mean, we can't complain about this case. You can't complain about this box. Could you imagine if you just bought one box and this was the box you got? You get 24 purple parallels, you get a chrome, you get a refractor, all those other things, and then this. I mean, talk about a hot box. Jeez. So I hope everyone's really enjoying this break. This was box 9. I still have box 10 to do either a video or a written post. I'm not sure I'll do it for that one yet. And then I have, at the moment, again, remember this is Tuesday night my time, I have not opened up box number, what box is this, 11 or 12. So they're both unopened still sitting here. And, of course, one more time, I still have this guy. So we still have 3 boxes to go. I mean, at this point, there's nothing that I can complain about. Almost everyone, I mean, this is the sheet I keep. This is up to date, not counting the card you just saw a second ago. And you can kind of make out, I guess over here, all those little hash marks, and these are all special variations that we pulled in Chrome, and I just keep track of it to make sure that everyone's, if I do this so that if I see someone really did poorly in the break, I'll dip into my own collection if I have to try to make sure everyone gets something. And I'm happy because it appears so far that pretty much everyone, almost every single team, has something good. There were a few teams that you wouldn't expect much good from in the break, but those ended up getting bundled with some other teams. So if you look at the team slots, which is really how I judge it, I think every team slot basically now has at least one cool card, whether it's a variation or whatnot, and most have way more than that. The usual suspects are doing really well. The Dodgers, the Nationals, the Orioles are actually doing quite well because of all those inserts. But then, like the Tigers have a pair of Chrome cards, and the Giants are doing well, and the Pirates have a gum stain in an action variation, etc., etc. So thanks for watching. I will probably continue to try to keep everyone up to date on how the break is going as a whole. But we're pulling cards that are crazy rare. I'm really excited. It's fun. It's been a fun open. I learned a lot about Heritage that I wouldn't have known otherwise. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this. And hopefully, when I hold a card up like this, when this video gets posted to YouTube, hopefully you can read that says Henderson Alvarez and it's not backwards. I don't know why it keeps switching back and forth. I'm not touching anything. So, to me, it looks good. We'll find out, I guess, when I upload it. But you'll have to trust me if it is backwards, that is indeed Henderson Alvarez. And, yeah, so that's our big hit of this box. Probably the big hit of the break, but who knows? There's still 2 more boxes, so maybe we'll get something else crazy. If we do, awesome, and if we don't, we still can't complain in my eyes. So thanks for watching. That's it for now. Stay tuned for more. Adios.